Well, hello once again and welcome back everyone. My name is Dan of Philosopher King Gaming, coming to you once again from Tales of Xillia. I'm still at Duval Station, but I'm going to be first thing leaving to get back to Trigleph, and that should trigger a cutscene. Trigleph. Yes. Apparently travel is free, so it's not affected by your monetary situation, which is good because I just got drained paying back a fraction of what I owe. Open the map by pressing square, blah blah blah. Adjust altitude with the right analog stick. And now I'm back in Trigleph. I thought it was Trigleph. Man, I'm stupid. Wait, why are you a different color? Oh, conversation!
Trigleph at last.
Well, I'm just glad we made it back safely. There's something comforting about coming back here.
Why, it's not like it's your home. Do you have any good memories of the city?
I certainly have vivid ones. This is where we came when we first arrived at Olympias. Everything
Really?
about Trigleph surprised me.
Huh? Like what?
Well, for one thing, we'd been fighting on a different plane of existence when a rift opened up and we were sucked into it. What?
Huh?
The next thing I remember, I was waking up in a bed, surrounded by objects I'd never seen before. I was surprised by, well, how much there was to be surprised by.
What surprises me is how happy you look when you're telling that story.
Okay. Now let's talk to this guy because his icon is a different color from everybody else's. No? Wait, what? What's this orange icon on my map? Is that the symbol for where I start? That's kind of weird. How would that be there? No, whatever. Moving along. We don't have any gold and we don't have a lot of time. I'm already 2 minutes in and I haven't accomplished anything other than showing you a conversation. So, let's find our way back to the apartment where I started the game after I defeated the lightning puppy and failed the exam. Okay, this is where I first met Jude and where Elle, still used to playing The Last of Us, first met Rolo, my kitty cat. Speaking of which, I think this should trigger some sort of cutscene.
Is this where you live?
Yeah, that was a really loud cat. Or is that just me? Acquired kitties. Trips. What? Kitty Dispatch. Okay, this is something I heard of. It's kind of similar to Dead Space 3 and how you would send out the little scavenger bots. Only here you have the Kitty Dispatch. Okay. This room? What? Oh, I'm supposed... That's after. Okay, sorry. Let's go to the 3rd floor so I can trigger that cutscene. There you go. Yes. Why would I come here if I didn't want to proceed the main story?
Is this Julius's house?
You live here, Rolo? No.
It's mine, but I'm more like a freeloader. Just like in real life.
Freeloader? That's like a deadbeat, right?
Ow. That hurt, Elle.
So, now what? The cat's got a point. I think we're all running on fumes.
Ugh, tomatoes are gross.
Really? Okay, I won't put any in. I don't much like them either.
Why are grown-ups so hot on tomatoes anyway? My daddy likes them too.
Well, they're healthy. But, ugh. I mean, really. Just blech. I'm okay with ketchup, but that's like heavily, heavily processed and like spiked with so much sugar as to not be tomatoes anymore. Wow, this room is really clean, says Jude. I can't do his voice, don't ask me to. I'm hungry. How about you, Rolo? Okay, I won't do that anymore either. Okay. Go to the star. Where's the star at? Oh. Fired eggs. Seafood set. Veggie set. Okay. Check. Why don't you just make the cooking a cutscene? I don't understand. Why do I have to literally collect the ingredients? It's my house. I should just have them.
Oh, this smells good.
Thanks, Luger.
It's so yummy.
I feel like I'm eating at a restaurant.
Hey, you cook as good as my daddy.
Speaking of your father, Al, do you know where he is?
No. Some scary men came to our house. I ran away by myself. That's why I'm going to the land of Canaan, so I can wish for my daddy to get rescued from those guys.
Do pardon the intrusion, Luger.
Mr. Bakor, I'm glad to see you're okay.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
No way.
Surprise,
Why?
phony?
Oh.
Guess not.
Ivor.
You're quite an amusing little fellow, aren't you, Ivor? I could use a comic genius as one of my junior agents.
Thank you, sir.
What's this all about?
You haven't been watching the news, I take it.
New details have emerged about the terror attack, during which a train was hijacked and then crashed into the Oscorp plant. The collision caused a massive explosion that ripped through the facility. More than 2,000 casualties were reported, including passengers and employees alike. Damages are said to exceed 10 billion gold, and experts estimate a final cost of at least 50 billion. Authorities identified the alleged mastermind behind the attack. An employee of Spirius Corporation, one Julius Kresnik.
What the? But Julius couldn't have...
Couldn't have what? He attacked me at the scene of the crime, for crying out loud.
The police
True.
believe Kresnik didn't act alone. They're investigating persons of interest.
Take a wild guess which person is the most interesting.
Hey, me and Luger had nothing to do with those creeps.
So the suspect's brother just happened to start his job at the station on the day of the attack. Then he vanished with the suspect. Coincidence?
Come on, you gotta believe us.
If you're telling the truth, then prove it. Apprehend Julius. Then the facts are sure to come to light.
What?
But the scary glasses guy.
Is alive and at large.
He contacted the CEO's GHS several hours ago.
He's one of my top agents and far too skilled to fall into police custody. Around his little brother, on the other hand, he just might let his guard down. Well, Luger, what do you say? If you agree to catch him, I'll at least keep the police from getting in your way.
Not gonna clear the warrants? Really? They really ought not to have helped him, or help him at all, just because of those pictures. For God's sakes, who drew those? 2-year-old? Not that 2-year-olds aren't great at drawing, it's just they're really not great at drawing. Anyway, fine, I'll catch Julius. This plays into the affinity system. If you choose L1, Beasley gains a lot of affinity, and if you choose R1, you get nothing out of it, so...
A decisive lad. You've made the right choice.
Okay.
Luger.
As of now, you are under Spirius Corporation's protection.
We have a pair of promising leads. First, your brother made contact with a researcher in Helioborg named Balin. Second, sources allege someone in Marksburg has been asking a lot of questions about Julius.
Balin?
How am I supposed to remember all that stuff at once, huh?
So you want us to check out Helioborg and Marksburg, is that it?
But how are we gonna get there without money?
Good question.
You really expect to get paid before doing any work? Honestly now, Luger. I thought Julius had raised you better than that. Ivor, you never told me you knew Dr. Mathis.
It's a long story. Hey, why are you going through all this trouble?
I know the surface of this man, but that is not enough. Now I must measure his depth.
And that's the end of chapter 3. It all falls apart. Great, so...
Luger seems like he's down on his luck. You and me will have to work extra hard to compensate.
Elle, you haven't done anything! I thought you were supposed to be a party member, but I think that's actually filled by a certain... I don't know what kind of sword he uses. I think it's a katana, but it's like way longer than a katana. More like that guy who Musashi Miyamoto defeated in his last great duel. Kojiro Sasaki, I think? Had one of the longest katanas ever made. Anyway, conversation.
I never imagined that'd be how I'd run into Ivor again.
How do you even know that freak? And why does he drop down on people like that?
Yeah, sorry about that.
How can you laugh about it, Luger? He knocked you on your butt like it was nothing.
Ivor's a very skilled warrior. As Maxwell's handmaid, he had to be.
Maxwell's handmaid?
It's kind of a long story.
I see. Sounds complicated.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been, but it was. Even though we both wanted the same thing.
Okay. So, I'm not going to save it quite yet. I'm going to head downstairs and trigger this kitty dispatch thing before the end of the video. Should trigger here. You? Pay off the debt without being late on rent. Where is the cat lady? She's supposed to be here. Maybe she's outside. You're not a cat lady. Oh, here she is. Okay.
This is terrible. Luger, she's crying. Go do something.
Oh, how embarrassing. Hi there. I'm Miss Kitty Cat. I moved in here with 100 of my lovable cats. But I didn't quite land on my feet, as they say.
Let's go back a sec. Did you say 100 cats?
Why, yes! But during the move, they all got out of the bag. They've run off. What am I to do? I'm feline, so helpless.
I bet. Don't worry, it'll all be fine.
Can I ask you for a favor? Would you perhaps help me find my babies? I'd be ever so grateful.
Will they get along with Rolo?
They're all very social. No need to be a fraidy cat. You gotta find them. I just can't live without them. Well, my room's on the first floor here. I'm just gonna take a little cat nap until you get back. Please stop by if you find any of my babies. And remember, if cat first you don't succeed, Try again. I whisker you the best of luck.
Let's go meow before she rubs off on us.
Yeah.
Let's try to find the missing cats. That way Rolo will have more friends.
Rolo, I can't tell if you're in favor of that or not. Oh my god, you guys, you have no idea. The subtitles, like the puns were everywhere. Even when she said "for," she said "fur" in quotation marks. Everything was cat-based. Hey, look, a kitty cat. Okay. That unlocks something. There we go. Kitty dispatch.
It's time for an important mission.
Okay. 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 Why don't you go to Trigleph? With a kitty crisp. I don't know. No, dispatch them. How do start? Dispatch the kitty.
I hope you find something good.
Okay. So that's the thing. Hey, Ivor. Let's talk to you. Actually, let's pick this up first. A pebble. Ooh! I got another allium orb. And new blades. And some healing items. A lot of healing items. Wow. Okay, so let's just equip all these things really fast here. That's what I have. That's decrease. And that's a massive increase. Are these the same ones that I used? I think these might be the same ones I used in my test. Pretty awesome. Hell's Cap. Oh, no. No. Why is that an equipable item for me? Okay. Okay, so we got a new allium orb. What that basically means is that now we're not forced to... Oh, we got two new ones. Ooh, interesting. What do we got here? Breeze, wind element, has a new move, Lunar Reflection. Takes 160 to learn it. I don't have it at all, I don't think. Unless it means I do actually have it already. Armor Crusher. Also takes 160. Jeez. Well, I'm going to do this one because Azure Edge, if I do this, is going to get a level up before Lunar Reflection is learned. So it's 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 birds, actually. I'll also get Agility. Okay, switch to Jude, please. He has drop... No. Okay, if I give him Pebble, he'll improve Cerberus Strike, and he'll eventually learn Morning Glory. If I give him Droplet, he'll improve Healer. It's already about halfway there. And if I give him this, he'll learn Palm Strike, but it'll still take him another 110 to do. So I'm going to give him Pebble because it's much faster for him. It doesn't affect the moves he's already capable of, it just affects what moves he learns. You can see on the bottom part of my screen there above the little guide on how to move around. Is the current gold that I have, the time I've spent playing, and the amount of gold that's going to be required for my next payment, which is quite a bit more than before. I'm going to talk to him real quick. Okay, blah blah blah. I thought it might trigger a cutscene, but apparently not. Anyway, I'm going to save the game and I'm going to call it good for today. thank you everyone so much for watching. I just saw that episode 7 about the Allium has more views than any other video I've ever uploaded in the shortest amount of time I've ever seen. So I don't think anybody liked it because I'm not sure it was what they were expecting to find, but still I'm very, very grateful for everyone who watched the video and anyone who likes it. So again, thank you all so much for watching. If any of you stuck around to see this, I appreciate it a lot. So thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.